So.
All right, give him my best, man.
Yeah. I will.
Okay.
All right,
And tell him I'm going to see him next week
Okay,
if he's up to it. All right.
Okay, I'll tell him.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to lunch.
Hey, Nancy, she wants you to record
Joe,
her.
do you do plumbing as well?
He'll do whatever.
Joe
you
the
tell.
plumber.
Yeah.
Because the toilet, the lid is off because the
Yes. Yes.
you have to see it.
He'll fix
What
It's hard to
here?
explain.
It's here.
Yeah.
You want me to? You want to show me right now?
I want to show you right
All right.
You're here right now.
Go through your bedroom.
Going through the back door. Hey, it's dark back here. Are you sure we're going to see a plumbing
That
problem?
could be another thing.
Yeah, you
too.
can change
could
these
put
lights,
some lights
too.
for us.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's pretty dark back here. Yeah, I'll have to get you some light bulbs.
Yeah.
See, this, we can't keep the lid on.
Why?
We had to rig it and it goes up too high. So I'm
Oh.
sure you, dental people don't know how to fix
Yeah.
it. I'm sure you know.
Oh, that's
All
it. That's
It's
a
a
5-minute
proper
job.
routine.
Yeah. That's a 5-minute job for him.
I guess I'll have to.
Did you listen to that Plano?
I'll have to take a look at that after a while. This handle. We just need to adjust the handle. See the threads. There's a nut back there. It just has to be tightened up. And reverse threads, remember? It's not righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, it's the opposite. So I'll look at that. And there's also another toilet here. If I got any questions, I'll look at that too. All right. That all they got me to do around here? I'm sure they'll have other things for Joe to do. All right, I'm going out to lunch. I'll see you later. Now, try as I might, there's a screw right here, and I could not get that off. I tried a small little screwdriver, like this, you know. And sometimes you can take a pair of pliers, you can grab that and turn that too. You know, if you're in small, tight little areas, try that with your screwdriver and a pair of pliers or a little crescent wrench or something. Because see, with the longer Phillips, just wasn't able to get it in there at the right angle, and the screw is so tight. What I did is I took the nut off the back, slid it over this arm, and then pulled this out. And I even tried right in here with the screwdriver, pulled this all out, and I tried, and that sucker has been on there so long, and it's just into plastic, but I couldn't get it out. So, you know, when this flushes this rail here, so I was going to try to unscrew that so this side rail here, instead of being horizontal, was going down at maybe a 20-degree angle, 30-degree angle, something like that. Then it's not going to hit the tank lid. But it might now hit the tank lid just a little bit, but it's probably still going to flush properly now, okay? And these nuts here, it's a happy medium. You get it too tight and you push down on the handle, and then this arm sticks. You make it too loose, and then this lever wants to lift up too high. So you got to kind of play around with that nut whenever you're adjusting your handles on your toilet tanks here. Okay, I'm going to flush this. And before I do that, I'm going to put the lid back on. And I'm going to see if it flushes okay now. Just going to try it here. And now the handle's down at an angle. I think it's going to go back up here. If it doesn't, that means I've got the nut too tight. See there, it went up by itself. Now normally, on most toilets, you're not going to have that. You're going to have it to where this nut, this handle should go up by itself right after you flush it. So there's a little bit of a slop in there. I'm gonna try to tighten this not as tight. I'm gonna have to kind of watch that. See there? That's how you want it. So it goes up by itself. I'm gonna try that and see what happens here. And like I say, it's a little too tight. No. A little bit too loose? No. It's got to be right in the middle. You find out your adjustment came loose after a month or so, you may have to tighten it up just a little bit. There's a little bit of a slop in the handle. It's plastic, and the hole going through the tank here has enough slop so that you can kind of move this around a little bit, wedge it in there exactly where you need it to go, tighten it up, and try it again. Right? It's almost full. I'm going to try it here again. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to get everything figured out, you know? It's well worth it. If it's going to save you water, why waste all this water and inconvenience of the handle hitting and not flushing properly, doing a double flush and all that. Okay, let's try it out. It's still staying down. Look at that. See, now it's staying up. It's staying down. There it went down. Once the water gets down far enough, it hits the flapper. I don't necessarily like that, but it might just be the way it is because this has been on there so long, and on a brand new handle, it's probably not going to do that, you know? If I get it too loose, that's probably not going to be very good either. I'll try to reposition. I was trying to get it so that this handle was about there when I tightened it up. You know what I mean? You still want to reach that when you've got your tank lid on here. Man. Okay. I'm going to try that. I don't want to keep messing with this too long. Supposed to be an easy fix, you know? Okay. I think it might. Got it looser now. We're gonna try that. I've gotta let it fill up with water again. While we're filling that up, what else is going on in this bathroom that maybe needs a little assistance? I see. See that? There's no cover on there. For some reason, looking around, and it's down here. I don't know why they don't have that up there. Might have to put that up there too. There's a couple little screws. See, there's a screw there. And there should be one right up in there. And there's another one over here. I see. See it there? Way up there. Right in there. I think I'll fix that while I'm here too. Let's just see what's going on here now. Okay. There, you see that? It just went right up nice. That's how you want it. Want it so it's kind of loose, like that. Okay. Everything looks fine. If you ever have a question, you can leave this off, and then you can flush it. I've hardly got the nut tight there on the back at all. It's just because this is all old. Sometimes you have to kind of do things slightly different than if it was brand new. If this was a brand new handle, the nut on the back side would be nice and snug as a bug in a rug, you know? But because this one's old, you just have to finagle it a little bit and Joe-Giver it. Whenever I get done with the project, I like to flush this a couple times before I call it good. So I'm going to try this again. Now look at that. It's not coming up, is it? It comes up eventually once the water comes down and hits the top of the flapper. I've messed with this long enough, so sometimes it's only going to get so good. All right? Remember that. Now I'm done with this toilet, but you saw that I was having some problems with this handle. Well, what could you do? If you can't get your old handle fixed, you could take that handle out. Don't just go to the store and get a new one and think, oh, I'll remember what it looks like. Take this handle out, take it with you, and you can put a new one in. If I did that, I'd probably end up getting a new flapper too, because that was all messed up inside. It's still working and everything. But you want to go the extra mile? That's what you could do.